Hello and welcome to another Epic 7 video. Today I have pre-recorded some matches which I thought were very interesting. We have played less than 30 games. No, we have played 30 games exactly. Interesting. I don't know, the recent meta hasn't been that fun, but I decided to take the game seriously again. Hopefully climb some PvP, maybe showcase some funny strategies, if possible of course, because this meta is pretty much unfun. So part of the reason why this content is pre-recorded is because multiple reasons really. First and foremost is the VPN. I need to use a VPN to play the game and I'm at the mercy of the VPN. So if I record live commentary and then use a VPN, at any moment it just lags mid-game and then I have to scrap the video. Not very fun if you ask me. And yeah, let's just get into the gameplay. Another reason why I don't record as much PvP videos with live commentary is because I kind of do have a family situation. So if my brother is in the background, I'm just not satisfied with it, and yikes, it's just not fun. Unfortunately. Alright, let's get into the gameplay. So I played 3 matches and I thought these 3 matches were very interesting as they weren't one-dimensional, and I felt like, not to toot my own horn, but there was some skill expression. Unlike previous metas where, hey, this person took turn 1 and won, GG well played, I don't know. I feel like these games actually showcase I don't want to say an equal footing because I'm still in silver. I would have to climb to my real rank in order to show my skill level at that level. I don't know, that sounds weird, but point is, back when I used to have 6 units, I could climb to challenger and champion. But now that I have so many units, last season climbing to challenger was a pain. It just wasn't fun. Now let's be fair, right now I have Ravi, Arya, Alencia, Mort, Redwin, other, bruisery type units, and this game rewards bruisers way too much in my opinion. Like, can you imagine a world where Ravi has HP scaling? That would be too broken. Anyways, so this match, I picked Ahmed Kisei because really reliable comp. See, when I picked the Briarwitch and Ravi, my main worry was my enemy will go Edward Elric. He obviously picked Lionheart Destina as a way to counter my Arya. So he last picks Ron, which I'm very confused because if I ban his Ron and he bans my Ahmed, that is his correct ban. But if I ban Destina and he doesn't ban my Ahmed, then I would easily win. So I was just thinking in the ban phase, I think I end up banning Ron. I indeed do. So he ends up banning Ahmed. In my opinion, that was the incorrect ban because if he banned my Kisei, he would... Look at all my DPSs. Ravi has stuns, Briarwitch has a debuff on every skill, and Arya has a blind on her S1. So match starts. Kisei takes turn 1. I'm surprised, okay? My Kisei is no longer the speedy Kisei she used to be. I don't like to reset Ed. Good luck to resetting a Destina, and resetting a Lionheart is not really possible, so I just go for the A-Ros, hoping to kill his team's memento. Really, I didn't want him to S3 and give the team defense buff. Look at this. I didn't S3 with Arya because I don't want to proc his Lionheart. But I S1'd Ross, really hoping I hit something other than Ed. Thankfully, we did not debuff the Ed, but that just gave me a heart attack, man. It's just, at any moment you could dual attack, boom, you proc Lionheart. At any moment you could just debuff Ed and then he procs. So I think my enemy got the memo and just, he wants to proc my Briarwitch before she takes a turn. That way, he can just kill her and then unlock his Destina's revive. Here he pushes Ross. Indeed he does. So Lionheart, really, she's just sitting there because I didn't S3 with Arya. In my opinion, he should have known that Fire Ravi is a counter unit. So maybe if he went for Fire Ravi with Ross, he could have proc this Lionheart, but it is what it is. It never gets boring. When I see that Kisei S3, S2 damage, I get satisfied. Unfortunately, we missed Destina, but it doesn't matter. As long as Ross is dead, I don't have to worry about proccing his barrier. So I just go for the Lionheart, hoping to just defense breaker. Never came, but it's fine. So he finishes off Briar Witch. You can imagine his Destina is back. So here I hit Lionheart, hoping to God I don't hit the Destina, which we debuffed Ed. Look at that restrict debuff. Oh, that's just nasty. We just lost our Fire Ravi turn cycling just like that. I mean, it's not like he was attacking Fire Ravi in the first place. So he goes for the revive. And yeah, thankfully, Ross doesn't have his cooldowns. So his Ross really just, since turn 1, has contributed nothing to the match aside of his Aureus. So once again, dead turn for Lionheart. Very good Gucci thing. I don't think it would have mattered if my Fire Ravi countered, but it is what it is. So here I soulburn the S1, hoping to kill Ed or just kill Ross. Unfortunately, none of that happened. So his Ross does, his Edward does his thing. Crits my Kisei, of course, but it is what it is. So here I pop my Arya because I know I will kill the Lionheart before she can use her S2. And even if she did proc her S2, it's like, come on, man. She's not gonna S3. I mean, she has her S3, right? So yeah, killing her is kind of crucial now compared to the previous turns. So he pushes up Ed. It's fine. Then we counter, and then he does his thing, and boom, Ravi gets decreased hit chance. And my heart just, I don't know, this could have been it, you know, restrict. Not only did it reduce the number of turns we took, because Fire Ravi took 3 hits, that's 30% CR. We lost 30% CR just because of the restrict debuff. We missed the Destina, which it makes my heart go a little baboop, you know? Kisei's turn comes. I don't S3 because if you notice, the enemy Destina is on Idol's Cheer. And if I S3'd with Kisei, I would be taking an extra turn. And if I take an extra turn, I'd just be pushing this Destina for free. It's not like my Kisei can crit the Destina in the first place. And suppose we did crit, it's not like I'm gonna do enough damage to actually chunk her. So I really didn't want to turn cycle this Destina. Also, look at this. We crit with Ravi. Very good. The only reason I was confident in soul burning Ravi is one, I had to do it. Really, no other reason. Number 2 is Ravi missed the Destina twice already with the hit chance debuff. So, you know, statistically speaking, you can't fail 3 coin flips that easily, right? So yeah, all in all, GG well played. Briar Witch did nothing in hindsight, but I'm proud of her. she was there. I definitely think that what I did with Arya was very satisfactory. I didn't allow his Lionheart to proc, which was the key to that game. Alright, we go to the next one. My enemy bans Arwell, interestingly enough. So my enemy first picks Silolius. I'm fine with it. I just picked Zio into Silolius anyways, because Zio is actually becoming one of my favorite units. Part of the reason why I always kept my Kisei at 290 speed is because I really love turn 1. I don't know. Even if it does nothing, I still love turn 1. So we go Arya, because I actually don't know why I went Arya. I mean, it worked last game, but like, look at the enemy's icon. This is what I was thinking while playing this match. I saw the enemy have a Lionheart profile picture, and I'm like, yep, he's definitely picking Lionheart, isn't he? So my enemy picks Spectre, which I love punishing Spectre. That's why I went Strays, because it punishes Spectre and it punishes Rebellion. Strays is just a really good unit into those two. I don't know what's up, but anytime I see a Spectre, I just have to go AoE. I know it's a bad idea into a Bellion, but like, it just feels right, you know? So, honestly, well played on my enemy for picking Lionheart, because, you know, I have Zio, I have Arya, but like, I still pick Kisei because her armor, her defense shredding on her S2 is just that good. So, listen, I banned Bellion, not for her soul denying, even though you'll see I start with 40 souls. I banned her because I don't want some Elbrus to proc. So we push back the Celilius here. Honestly, one thing I am grateful for about Dio is that he reduces enemy HP by like 49%. He's 1% shy away from procking the Karina, so is what it is. We push up Kisei, and here we just don't want the Karina to proc. If she procs, goodbye Zio, and of course goodbye Kisei as well. Here I don't S3 with Arya, at least I don't think. Yep, we still dual attack anyways, amazing. So Lionheart procs. Don't you just love this game? Had I known that Lionheart would proc, I would have just S3'd with Arya anyways, but hey, you can't win them all. Except we do, because Zio turn loops and just finishes off this Lionheart. Oh boy, notice how we did not soul burn. Really, just, if the Bellion was there, and she didn't have either counter set or a Elbrus, then she was a dead pick right there, but I don't know. I banned... I'm repeating myself. I didn't ban Bellion for the soul shenanigans. I just don't like Bellion countering 24/7. Alright, we enter our last match. I banned Lua because, frantically, even if I do have my Fire Lilius built, I just hate Lua. That's just a fact right now. Honestly, at this point, just build an ER. Just build an ER Lua and soul burn her S3-ish. It doesn't matter. Just ban Bellion, pick Lua, and do your shenanigans. I don't think the Fire Lilius buff was the Lua killer, even though she technically is. I don't know, man. It's funny because a similar thing happened with Bizarre. Just because Fire Yufine exists, not a good unit by the way, but just because she exists, boom, he's out of the game. So I pick Arya because it's been working out, 100% win rate, and then my enemy picks Zahak. Don't do this to me. And then he picks Lionheart. Bro, it's like every time I pick Arya, they pick Lionheart. It's so fun, you know? So fun. Like, they expect you to S3 immediately, which will proc their Lionheart. Bro, you think I'm that stupid? Hell no. So I pick Zio to bonk his Zahak. Really, I don't know what the speed of his Zahak is. So, okay. Hear me out. I picked Ambitious T-Win because defense break on a Lionheart is kind of strong, let's be for real. And most people expect your Ambitious to be very tanky, right? Yeah, my Ambitious isn't that tanky, but like, they never go for him. So I picked Pavel because he's a really good counter into Aiden, and then boom, I go I go Vildred because a speed imprint. And this my enemy also picks a speed imprint, and then I realize, hold up, he doesn't have a speed contesting unit aside of Zahak, so I just banned Zahak. And of course he banned Pavel. The correct ban in my opinion. So match starts, Zio takes turn 1, obviously. I really considered pushing back Aiden, but I didn't want to risk a miss, so I think I go for Watcher anyways, because let's be honest here, if Watcher ever takes a turn, someone's gonna die, so I just push him back. Fortunately, we silence him. Here, listen, if you're gonna use Ambitious T-Win, you have to believe. At this point, I didn't care if I miss the Aiden. Look at that, we stunned everyone. Again, I don't care about defense breaks, as long as we stun everyone. That is just really nice. So here he pops my Zio. I don't know why Aiden S3 does that much damage, but fair enough, I guess. Now I S3 with Arya because Look, all of his units are stunned, so they'll take a turn. Their invincibility will run out, and my Arya won't counter. So I just popped it because it just sounded logical to me. And of course, Aiden turn looping is just kind of insane. We missed the Aiden. Of course we do. You can never hit an Aiden. But yeah, Vildred attacked her, Ambitious T1 attacked her, Arya attacked her. We missed all 3 attacks on the Aiden. And of course, we missed right there. We missed the provoke, but it's fine. It's fine. We just need to finish off this Pavel. Let's see, does Aiden get hit here? Of course she wouldn't. So we missed 4 attacks into Aiden, and look at me, I'm just clicking on her S2. And then here I expected to lose, but by some miracle we hit the Aiden, and that did it for me, you know? That was funny. We got the Aiden, let's go. Now, here is the risky game. Vildred, we don't care. He's just a speed imprint. He's literally on an attack set. Look at him doing no damage right there. And this is where my enemy gets cucked. That provoke gave us the win. We missed the provoke on Calvel, so I think this provoke was justified. So I didn't mind proccing my Arya because Lionheart still took 1 turn. So she'll have to take another turn to proc her S2. Look at that. Dispel the defense buff. We attack with Vildred, no crit. As I said, he's literally on an attack set. And then, poof, we cuck the thing again. Oh, that felt sad. It just felt so satisfying to do. And then poof, I don't think that dual attack mattered because Vildred would have taken the turn, and GG well played. Well, hope you enjoyed, because I certainly did. These matches, in my opinion, had some skill expression, and I don't know, let's see if I can keep that up in the higher tiers. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.